Hi, I'm Eric Gracey. I'm a forester with the University of Kentucky Department of Forestry and Natural Resource Extension team. And right now in Kentucky, the redbuds are making their showy display along the forest edges and roadways of Kentucky. Some folks may not realize it, but the blossoms are edible on redbuds, and you can use them to spruce up a salad, but they can also be used to make redbud jelly. So today we're going to go through the process of making redbud jelly. The first thing you want to do is you want to pick approximately a quart jar of blossoms. You can include the stems, it's not going to hurt anything. And once you get your jar good and full, then we'll go through the next step. I will dump the blossoms out. I kind of dump them in my hand, make sure there's not any sticks and what have you. All right, we got those dumped out. 2 cups of boiling water. So once you get everything good and wet, you're going to want to let this water and blossoms cool till they are room temperature, or you can also store these overnight in the fridge. And the next step is going to be to strain the water off of the blossoms. You're going to need an extra fine strainer such as this one. You can also use a coffee filter, or you could use a cheesecloth. So got another bowl here, and we're going to just start pouring the blossoms through the strainer. Okay, so we have brought our redbud blossom juice up to a boil, and the next step is going to be to add 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of JELL, and then you're going to want to stir this and bring it back up to a boil. Okay, so we've got this the broth back up to boil. The next steps are going to be to add 2 cups of sugar and 2 teaspoons of butter, and then we're going to stir this with our whisk, and we're going to bring it up to a hard boil. Continue to stir while this is boiling to keep the sugars from burning. After it's boiled hard for a minute, you'll want to pour those into prepared sterilized jelly jars. Okay, so our redbud jelly ended up making 3 half pints. And the last step is to put them in a warm water bath. So you're going to want to use a stock pot, bring water up to a rolling boil, and you want your water depth to be about 1 inch higher than your jars. So that's the last step. We're going to grab these, put them in the stock pot. We're going to let that boil for about 10 minutes, and at the end of those 10 minutes, then we will let it cool for 5. All right, now it's time to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Nothing better than a spring morning breakfast al fresco. Got my biscuit here and my freshly made redbud jelly. Nice and tart, smooth, very nice. If you'd like more information on how to make the redbud jelly or other forestry topics, check out ukforestry.org.